the biggest rivalry when it comes to cricket. Not England, Australia, not Australia, New Zealand, not India, Australia, but it's the mother of all rivalries. India versus Pakistan. What a match to look out for, and what better stage than the T20 World Cup. Hello everybody and welcome to a brand new episode of Uncommentary. Now today we'll be discussing the India versus Pakistan match that is coming up tomorrow in this edition of the T20 World Cup. India, but happening in the UAE. With me, I have my friend Narayanan.
Hello.
Hey, and Narayanan, what an event. Possibly the one single match that stops two countries and you don't want to be on the losing side, and one of the most betted cricket match across the world. And if you look at data from 2018, in one single India-Pakistan World Cup game, they say there's about a churning of about more than $1 billion US. Wow.
Absolutely, Dave. Is the mother of all battles, is the mother of all matches, and the sport really is hyped up for this particular match. And no doubt, it's India versus Pakistan. It's more than just a cricket match, isn't it? It has a lot of passion. It has a lot of history to it, and the history of both the nations of India and Pakistan. And over 70 plus years. I mean, it is phenomenal that if you look at the record, that we aren't playing against each other as much as what we used to earlier. But it's the World Cup, and what better stage than the T20 World Cup, which is also being held after 5 years. So it's good, and there's a nice match to kickstart the World Cup. I'll bet that the World Cup is actually getting kickstarted today, but I think all eyes are going to be on tomorrow, India versus Pakistan in Dubai.
Absolutely. And both the sides will be really pumped up. Without much delay, let's get into who would be your possible playing 11 for India.
Yeah, I have kind of looked at the possible playing 11 yesterday itself, and it has something to do with the warm-up matches as well. Rohit and KL opening for India. I'm going with Virat as one down. I am giving the nod for Ishan Kishan over Sky Suryakumar Yadav at number 2 down. I'm going with Hardik as an out-and-out batsman purely, and Rishabh Pant and Jaddu being the keeper and the all-rounder, followed by the experience of Ashwin, the guile of Ashwin, and then the 3 quicks of Shardul, Bumrah and Shami.
Yeah, we've pretty much picked up the same team. The only switch that I had was at number 4. I felt Rishabh Pant should be given the opportunity, or maybe Hardik Pandya. If you're playing him as just a batsman, which Rohit also confirmed in an interview where he said Hardik did not bowl in the net. So that's what, just like you mentioned, it looks likely that he might just be batting. So I might give him a number 4 or Rishabh Pant a number 4. Depending upon how the game plays out. Bumrah and Shami will be my key wicket-taking bowlers, and Shardul, of course, the magic one. And on the other side,
and they one more point to notice. If you notice in the second warm-up match, Rohit captained the team, and Virat bowled 2 overs. The last time Virat bowled 2 overs was in the last T20 World Cup in 2016 against the West Indies.
Final over.
So I guess the management is thinking that if Hardik is not able to bowl a single over, someone else will have to bear that responsibility of bowling that odd 1 or 2 overs to slow down a run rate or pick up the odd wicket. And I think Virat is ready to also roll over his arm to get in a few overs if required.
Absolutely. We might as well see Virat and Rohit both bowling some. So yeah, that's pretty much, that's what T20 does. A few overs here and there changes the match completely, and you can't predict till the last ball is bowled. So before I go to my favorites for the game, if you could, nominate your players to watch out for from Pakistan and from India.
I'll start off with Pakistan because I, as much as the pressure is on India, it's as much on them as well. And there are some very good players for Pakistan. And for a while, Pakistan were being ranked number one in T20 cricket. So,
Hmm.
irrespective of what people say by form and by warm up matches, I think it's a 50-50 for both teams, and no one is a clear favorite. And all
Yep.
depends on whomsoever turns up on that day and performs. But
Mm.
yeah, for Pakistan, I'm going with the most hot favorite would be Babar Azam,
Yep.
who would be opening the innings as well, along with the keeper Rizwan.
Yep.
And then Shoaib Malik, the experience that he gets, especially after playing 54 matches against India, is
Yeah.
phenomenal in the middle order. Even
Yep.
if the top order doesn't make some runs, him coming in the middle get some stability and get some useful runs and get some and can chase down a total or can post a very good total. On the bowling side, I would go with Shaheen Shah Afridi, who
Mm.
is one phenomenal left arm quick and a very good replacement to Mohammad Amir. But
Yep.
yeah, I'm sure Pakistan would be missing Mohammad Amir. So yeah,
Yeah.
Shaheen Shah Afridi, Shoaib Malik, Babar Azam, and Mohammad Rizwan are my four players to watch out for Pakistan.
Yeah. I chose just three: Babar Azam, of course, and Afridi and Shoaib Malik, because as we call the war veteran,
Yeah.
always shines and always comes handy in big stage matches. And it'll be a fun contest watching Afridi versus Rohit Sharma, or maybe possibly Afridi versus Virat Kohli. Let's see how it plays out. And I would love to watch Rishabh Pant those reverse slog sixes maybe to him. You never know with that bloke, he can create some magic. And what about the Indian side? Anybody to watch out for?
So one player, obviously, it all depends on the selection by the team. I would love to see if Ishan Kishan gets a nod in,
Hmm.
and especially against Pakistan. I mean, it will do him wonders. The confidence that he's presently carrying, not taking anything away from the other players, but Ishan Kishan is someone that I'm really keen to watch out for, and believe that he can really give us a fresh new impetus into the squad as well as the attacking mode, and he's having form on his side as well. So he's one
Mm.
of the players that I'm looking out for. Second, I would go with Shardul Thakur, because
Mm.
this is a World Cup, and it's India versus Pakistan. So I guess Shardul Thakur is someone that needs to get more support and more acknowledgement for the way that he bowls. I mean, what people don't realize is that just because he doesn't pick up the bulk of the wickets, he's not doing a good job. His role is exactly that. His role
Mm.
should not be forgotten, and that is
Yeah.
very important. He picks up that odd, crucial wicket here and there, and also bowls some couple of tight overs. So that's
Mm.
very important, and especially Shardul's, I think, first T20 World Cup.
Yeah.
So also along with Kishan, so that's someone that I'm really looking out for. And
Mm.
yeah, the other names I don't think we all need to mention, because I think everyone else is known for that. I think these are the two names that I'm really
Hmm.
wanting to watch out for. I would
Mm.
love if Deepak Chahar can get a nod into the squad, but he is
That'll be a
presently in the
tough pick.
reserves.
Yeah, for me, it'll be the big guns, Rohit Sharma and Virat Kohli. I would love to watch them come to the stage, come at the hour, come at the men. So now, under MS Dhoni as the mentor, and this being Virat Kohli's last stint as a captain, he would love to have a win against his name against Pakistan, because the last time we played, in the Champions Trophy. They did beat us, but who is your favorite?
I am definitely going with India on this one.
Absolutely.
But there is as we rightly started, Dave. Both are equal favorites. We just cannot get carried away, and it's the ultimate, right? It's the pinnacle of all world cricket. It's a pinnacle of all matches. It's India versus Pakistan. There's history. It's just not a cricket match. It's more than a cricket match, and
Yeah.
it's equally passionate from both sides of the border. It's equal, and it will equally be passionate from both teams. But I'll definitely be going with India. I'm sure the country will come to a standstill tomorrow evening for a matter of 3-4 hours.
Not just India and Pakistan, people across the globe, they'll be keen to watch this amazing contest. All excited and all pumped up. And with that, I just wrap up this edition of Uncommentary. Do continue watching and subscribe and like this channel. Thank you for your love and support. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.